From the maelstrom of sand, wind, and fire, our people emerge and arrive here. A new world, one ripe with great possibility and even greater dangers. Here our people stand, their destinies unwritten. Will they push forward into greatness, or see themselves lost to the ages? Their
Very
fate
beautiful images.
lies in your hands.
Welcome to Civilization. Is here to begin a journey, a prison empire, from humble beginnings to greatness, and write our own version of history. Will you conquer the world, and great battles will be the first to send your people to the stars? Will influence the world with the future of your people, or will your belief spread to the ends of the earth? Only time will tell. All great civilizations begins with a great leader. Choose a civilization you would like to play through this tutorial below. I can guess Cleopatra or Gilgamesh. Cleopatra.
From the first
classics.
stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. There will be those who underestimate you, but you are cunning and full of tricks, Queen Cleopatra. Your charm will establish indestructible alliances with the strongest leaders of the world. Keep your friends close by your side, and you will find yourself untouchable, with the glory of Egypt primed to win over the world.
I get some benefits from it, although I don't really know what they represent yet. Iteru, plus 15%, Giru, or protection, towards districts, and wonders if plays next row. Floodplains, do not block placement of districts and wonders. Carrot Archer, get a unique land unit and a Sphinx. Let's begin.
Welcome, Cleopatra. Our people's fate lies in your hands. Great is the responsibility placed upon you. For too long we have roamed this world without a land to call our own. It is time we put down roots.
Well, I don't know how to move, how to pan it. Click on the settler unit to select it.
Our brave settlers await your command. We should found our first city here.
Click the Found City button to order your settlers to found a city at this location. Okay.
From the seeds of the small city shall you grow an empire. But to truly thrive, we must first see to the needs of our people.
The citizen is the cornerstone of any great civilization. Series size is represented by the population, indicated to the left of its nameplate. So my city has a population of 1. Don't know what unit it is, but 1 something. Okay. Each city also claims the surrounding lands for your exclusive control. Guess are those? These lands are indicated by the colored borders surrounding the city. The unique features within your borders will have a profound influence on the potential strengths of each city. Also, okay.
Though small now, our city will continue to grow if you allow it to. Its fate and that of our people depend upon you.
Okay, a lot of responsibility. You must choose how each city in your civilization is to grow and expand over time, improving the land you control and creating new buildings and districts within your borders. Improving the land control, creating new buildings. Okay.
We are fortunate that the land surrounding our city is rich in resources. Developing it will be key to our survival.
Okay. Each city generates a variety of yields at the start of every turn. These are obtained from the hexes that the city controls. Oh, okay. Checks within your city border can provide a number of yields to help you advance your civilization. Food and production are two of these yield types. Food fuels your city growth, increasing its population. More food, faster growth. Okay, more food, more growth. Your production is used to build new items, like military units and city upgrades. The more production your city has, the faster you can build things. Okay. However, each hex will need to be worked by population in order to obtain the yield from that hex. That makes sense. Each citizen can work one hex within your borders.
We are blessed to have such bountiful lands within our borders. Still, a civilization is comprised of people, not just earth.
Growing your city's population is very important in order to take advantage of all the yields from the surrounding lands.
Such lands will surely draw the attention of the barbarian raiders plaguing this area. We must prepare to fight back if we are to survive.
Okay, I didn't know there were barbarians, but let's
Our
see.
city requires warriors.
Okay, show me how. Choose production. Put in production chooser. Okay.
If our people are to survive in these lands, we must focus their efforts. Only then can we master this world.
Okay. This is the series production chooser. Okay. Choose production. Construction building units. Okay. From here you can construct buildings, create wonders of the world, and train military and civilian units.
Our people's protection is our utmost concern. Direct your city towards the creation.
This is the city's production chooser. From here you can construct buildings, create wonders of the world, and train military and civilian units. Should I click here?
Training has commenced.
Okay.
Already our people feel more secure. Our empire will not be built overnight. We have accomplished all we can this day.
Okay. Civilization is a turn-based game where decisions are made and actions performed during a game turn, much like playing a board game with friends. Once all the other players have made their moves, a new turn will begin. Oh. We are in turn 1 out of 330. That is a lot. Building items in your city takes time. The number of game turns it will take is indicated on each item in the menu. This is calculated based on the production cost of the item versus the production yield of the city. The higher the yield, the fewer turns it will take to build. Oh, so the number of turns is not actually fixed. It depends on the production. More production, less turns it will take for me to build it. That's interesting. Click the next turn button to finish your turn. Okay.
Our warriors continue to train. But if we are to be more than the barbarian tribes we defend against, we must explore other areas of development.
Okay. Choose research. Click the choose research button to open the research panel.
There are those among us with minds adept at unlocking the world's secrets. We need only guide them.
Okay. The technological advancement of our people is attained through research. By completing research on technologies, you will unlock new ways to exploit the land, new military units, new city upgrades, and much more. Select research. Select the mining technology from the menu to begin researching it. So mining, it costs 16 sites. Is it cost? Maybe. Allows chopping of woods and harvesting of copper. Unlocks improvement mine and improvement quarry. Let's select it.
Excellent. As our people's understanding of the earth increases, so too will our ability to harness its riches and increase our production capabilities. We must give them time to do their work.
Okay. Just as building new units fueled by production, researching new technologies is fueled by science. Okay. This is my dog. I guess he wants to be part of the stream. There's a kid also screaming, but we'll be fine. Each city in your empire generates a small amount of science per turn. How quickly your research projects are completed is determined by the total of all the science generated by all of your cities. The more science you generate, the faster you'll research new technology. So more science, the faster I will research. Code of law, I don't know what it is. But let's keep going. There's a lot of things going on in this screen right now. I don't understand much of it, but it's okay. We'll keep learning. End turn.
Barbarian raiders approach our city. We are surely too prized a target for them to ignore. We cannot allow these savages to pillage and destroy all we have built. Our warriors have completed their training. Let us commit them to battle.
Okay, so barbarians here, we must protect, I guess. For the purpose of this tutorial, we have rushed the production of this unit. Normally the production would have taken several more turns to complete. Okay, that's good to know. Select warrior. Click on the warrior unit to select it.
Warriors are the blade with which we will strike down our enemy. They need only your hand to guide them.
Military units can attack enemy units by moving into their hex. Okay, right click on the barbarian unit to attack it. So I have my warrior selected. I right click here. Holy shit.
Victory! The barbarians have learned we are not a people to be trifled with. Still, they will return, and next time I fear they will not take us so lightly.
Okay.
We should take advantage of this lull in hostilities. With our warriors now prepared, we may focus our production capabilities towards the city itself.
Task switch must be completed before you can end your turn. We appeal on the notification panel in the bottom right of the screen. Since production has finished in the city, you get a reminder that you need to choose the next thing to produce before you can end your turn. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. Required actions. Click the choose production notification to select your next production task.
The lands surrounding our city are fertile, yet as of now, they lie undeveloped. We must create a workforce if we are to make the most of the resources within our borders.
Click the builder to begin training a builder unit. Builder. It costs 15 production. How much we produce? Training? No, it's gold. Science, culture, don't know what it is. Production, 5.3. 7 turns, okay. Make rate tile improvements, remove features like woods or rainforest, or harvest some resources. Builders can be used 3 times. This can be increased through policies or wonders like pyramids. Also, there's a limit to how much you can use a builder. Click the builder. It takes 7 turns to complete.
Excellent! The skills these builders will attain will dramatically improve our civilization.
A builder unit has been added to the source production queue. How can I see it? It will take several turns to complete its training. Since there are no remaining decisions that need to be made this turn, the next turn button is displayed. So there are a lot of things I need to do before I can end my turn. That's interesting. Next turn.
While our builders train to improve life within our borders, we must not ignore the lands beyond them. The only way to truly master this world is to understand it.
At the beginning of the game, your city and the lands immediately around are revealed, but the areas beyond, represented by a blank parchment, indicate parts of the world you have not yet explored. Okay.
Beyond combat, our warriors make for ideal explorers in this uncertain and hostile world. You need only give the word, and they shall set forth into the unknown.
Warrior units have a movement range of 2. The blue color indicator shows on the land units around the unit displays the furthest the select unit can move in a single turn. So it's 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1 here. I cannot go anyone. Okay. Okay.
Alone, on foot, the wildlands take a heavy toll on our troops. Perhaps there is a smoother path.
Open terrain like plains and grassland only consume 1 movement point, whereas more difficult terrain like woods and hills you consume 2 or more. If movement points, move the warrior unit to the highlighted location by right-clicking it. Where's your highlighted location? Okay. Move warrior. Right-click the highlighted location to move this warrior. Okay, so it is selected. You can see here, 86 out of 100. Oh, the health is low because I fought the barbarians. Okay.
Already our warriors' efforts bear fruit. They have come upon a small tribal village.
Yeah, my dog again, sorry. Okay, already our warriors' efforts. tribal village. Exploring tribal villages can give your civilization one of many instant benefits like granting an additional population in your city or awarding gold. It is a good strategy to explore as many tribal villages as possible.
This people seem different from the barbarian tribes we encountered. Perhaps we should make contact instead of combat.
Since your warrior unit has used all of its movement points, it is done with its action. With it is done with its action this turn. Okay, it's moved all the way it could. Production and research tasks are still in progress, so there are no other decisions to be made. Okay. Enter.
Our warriors stand before the village gates. They await your command to enter.
To explore a tribal village, move one of your units into the tribal village hex. Try moving your warrior unit there.
It would seem friendship has its rewards. Our success against the barbarians has reached this village. Impressed by our culture, they wish to rise up against their oppressors and join us in the fight against the Horde.
All tribal villages will grant a reward when explored by a player. This tribal village has granted you a new scout unit, which has appeared in your city.
Though not skilled in the ways of combat, this tribe possess a great knowledge of the land. Their ability to move through the terrain quickly makes them ideal scouts. We should put them to good use.
Notice that the scout has a movement of 3. I guess the warriors have a movement of 2, allowing it to move a greater distance than other units. Move the scout unit toward an undiscovered part of the map.
We should employ these scouts with caution. They are excellent explorers, but poor warriors. It would be wise for them to avoid battle whenever possible.
Okay. Oh. Still have one movement, can't I? Okay. Seems like
Exploration may bring many rewards, but let us not forget the safety of our capital. We should direct our warriors home for its protection.
okay, units can be ordered to move longer distances by giving them a multi-turn order. This will eliminate the need to give a separate move order every turn to reach the destination. Okay. Try ordering the warrior to return to the city by clicking the Move To button and then clicking the city. Okay, I have the warrior selected. I click the Move To and I click the city. 2 turns.
Our scouts await orders. They must explore and teach us about new lands yet undiscovered. Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive and our population grows.
The population of your first city has grown from 1 to 2. As long as the city is well fed and its people are happy, it will continue to grow. The citizens of the city work the surrounding plots and improvements, contributing to greater yields. Higher populations contribute to faster science research, faster city production, and faster cultural growth. Okay. It is always a good strategy to not only found new cities to expand your realm, but also to grow those cities.
There are no further matters to attend to today.
Okay, we're back. So, there are no further matters to attend to today. Next turn.
While our forces prepare the defense of our city, our best minds have discovered how to extract precious resources from the earth itself. With an abundance of valuable stone nearby, our builders may be able to exploit this knowledge when they complete their training.
Your civilization will always be researching new technology. Because you just completed the mining, you must not choose what you research next before you progress to the next turn.
Our people delight in the pursuit of knowledge. We need only direct their efforts, and they shall uncover yet another mystery of this world.
Research must be selected. Select the pottery technology from the research menu.
A wise decision. Our people may now uncover new uses for the materials we unearth in our mines and quarries. But let us not forget the exploration efforts of our scouts. There is a whole world before us to uncover. Our citizens rejoice at the return of our brave warriors. Perhaps they should fortify their position to defend against the barbarian threat.
When not advancing a military unit, it is often a good idea to fortify the unit. When ordered to fortify, the unit will spend up to 2 turns digging in. This will increase their combat strength if they are attacked. Okay. Try ordering the warrior unit to do so by clicking the fortify button.
Excellent. With our warriors entrenched in their positions, our people are secure. It would be wise to maintain this advantage for as long as possible.
Does anyone have an advantage in combat when defending? However, if the unit is moved, it will lose its fortified status and will have to be ordered to fortify again in order to receive the bonus. Okay. Continue to explore. I have crabs here.
As our scouts continue to push onwards, let us turn inwards to our own capital. As our city grows, so too does our people's hunger. Our builders now stand ready. Constructing a farm on fertile lands within our city will increase our yield and better feed our people.
Builders can construct a wide variety of improvements to their land. The type of improvement they can build on a plot is often determined by the type of terrain. Plains and grasslands plots are ideal for farms, which can help increase population. Move your builder to the highlighted plains area next to your city. Have it selected or right click here.
These plains possess rich soil, an ideal spot to plant our first crops.
Construct farm. Construct a farm improvement here by clicking the build improvement bar.
Excellent. With their stomachs full, our people prosper, and our population shall only grow.
Constructing a farm here has increased the food yield from this plot from 1 food per turn to 2. The amount of food generated by your city determines how fast the population of that city grows. Granting you new citizen to work more tiles. More food means faster growth.
But remember, our builders' strength is not infinite. We would be wise to make the best use of their talents before exhausting them.
Builders can build up to 2 improvements before exhausting their workforce. This number is indicated by the unit panel. The builder unit has consumed 1 of its workforce on building the farm and now has 2 remaining. Has 2 builds, okay.
With their basic needs met, our people now have the capability to construct more elaborate structures. Perhaps a monument to all they have accomplished will inspire them to evolve even further.
In addition to training units, your city can focus its production on constructing buildings like the monument. Try building one now by selecting it in the city's production queue. Okay, production queue, I guess it's right here. In addition to training units, your city can focus its production on constructing buildings. Try building one now by selecting the city's production queue.
Excellent. As pride in their own culture grows, our people shall be driven to spread our civilization beyond their own borders. Now that our people are fed, let us turn our builders' attention elsewhere. There are valuable resources surrounding our city that have yet to be exploited.
Scattered on the map are resources of various kinds. There are three categories of resources. Luxury, this contributes to the overall happiness of your citizens. Strategic, essential for creating some very powerful military units. And bonus, provide additional yields of food, production, or gold. A stone is a bonus resource. It provides an additional 1 production to your city. If you build a quarry improvement here, it will raise the yield to 2 plus 2 production.
Direct the efforts of our builders towards harnessing these valuable materials.
Move a builder to the stone and okay. Have a builder selected. Yeah. Build improvement query. Stone is a bonus resource, provides an additional +1 protection. Build a quarry, it will raise 2 production.
Excellent. This stone we extract from this quarry will only increase our production capabilities. With our quarry now complete, we must turn our builders' attention towards additional improvements.
Your builder still has one of its workforce remaining. You can use it to build either a mine on the hill plot, plus production, or a farm on the plains, plus food. This may take more than 1 turn, once you move the builder unit, and another to build the improvement.
There is still valuable land within our borders. We must guide their hands carefully.
Remember, build can only construct improvements within the borders of your city. By generating culture, the borders of your city will expand, allowing you access to more resources. Feel free to continue exploring with your scout, and your turn when you have finished giving orders to your builder and scout. Okay. Selected. Choose back. Query a farm. Let's build a farm. You might have noticed that your builder unit disappeared after using its last build charge. This is because all of its workforce has been expanded. You need to train more builders as you progress through the game to improve the lands around your cities. That's bad. Next step. In addition to food, our people also require amenities in their city. I have no idea what it is. One source of amenities are luxury resorts such as coffee next to your capital. Yeah. With the pottery technology complete, it would be a good idea to research irrigation to enable your builders to improve luxury resource such as the coffee. Research irrigation, okay. Such as the coffee next to your capital. This will provide amenities to your city. Which is this kind of building? I don't know. Church, maybe? Not really sure. select research, choose select irrigation. It will take 7 turns. Allows clearing of marsh and harvesting of bananas. Plantation. United States orders.
Our people truly thrive under your guidance. But as our civilization grows, so too must our leadership.
Accumulating culture. I don't know how much I have. Not really sure. I have just unlocked the Code of Laws, which contains your first government, chiefdom.
We must now enact policies to better steer the growth of our people.
To access it, click the government button. There are many types of governments in Civilization 6. In addition to various benefits, each government has a number of slots in which you can enact policies. The first government available to you is chiefdom. It has 2 available slots for policies. The first slot in chiefdom is for military policies, the second is for economic policies. Okay.
Discipline is the heart of any army and is a valuable advantage over the unorganized barbarian rabble. Urban planning will only make our cities more organized and efficient. I suggest we enact both these policies.
Change the policies. Choose slot of policy, click and drag the policy from the right. Choose the appropriate slot in your government on the left. Try it now by adding the discipline policy to the military and adding the urban planning policy to the economic slot. Okay, discipline here, urban planning here.
Though our policies begin to bear fruit, our civilization will only continue to grow. We must plan for the future.
Much in the same way you research new technologies by generating science in your cities, you unlock civics by generating culture. You have already unlocked the Code of Laws civic, which enables you to establish your first government. Now you need to select a new civic to advance toward. This is the government, this is the civics. Open the civics tree by clicking the civics tree button in the upper left corner of the screen. Similar to the technology tree, the civics tree has different choices and paths as you progress through the game. For this tutorial, click the craftsmanship civic to start advancing next. It's boosted because I have improved 3 tiles, I guess. Yukon, not sure what it is. Not a native speaker of English, so I may have some trouble. Gouge, military, Gouge. Plus 50 protection towards ancient and classic area, melee, anti-cavalry, and range use. Sphinx. Okay. Close tree.
We are blessed. This monument stands as a symbol of the accomplishments and determination of our people. Truly, they shall now be inspired to push even further into the lands beyond.
Your city has finished the production of the monument building. All buildings contribute to a city's development in specific ways. The monument will increase the culture generated by the city, which extends the city's influence over additional hexes.
Perhaps we are now ready to spread our civilization beyond our capital city. If we do not claim the surrounding territory, others surely will.
Open the production chooser and begin training a settler unit. The production chooser can either be accessed from the city's information panel or from the choose production reminder in the notification panel on the right side of the game view. Okay, here or here, I guess. Okay. Train settlers. 5 turns.
Excellent. These brave settlers are ready to carry our culture into the unknown. However, it will take some time before they are prepared for the journey that awaits them.
Gilgamesh Yengi, U Sharuru Kanaku. Latadar, Anaku Ibrija Tibaku.
I'm Gilgamesh of Sumeria, the king of Uruk. Do not be afraid, I'm good to my friends. I can respond, it's an honor to meet you, a well-met stranger, but I'm afraid you are too busy to stay and chat. It's an honor. The glorious summer is yours to see, if you wish, an ancient tradition of arts and science. Ziggurats, too great to behold. We would love to sample your hospitality. Or sorry, but not us. Okay, let's be friendly.
Resources and land are not infinite. It seems we now have competition. As we do not yet know the true intention of this people, might I suggest we proceed with caution?
Uruk, okay. I have met the leader of another civilization in Civilization 6. There will be typical several other civilizations sharing the world map with you. These are controlled by the game AI and have all the same abilities and ambitions that you do. As you play, you need to consider how to deal with your neighbors and watch them carefully to improve your understanding of their strategy. As it is often the case in history, technological discoveries inspire new technologies, building upon knowledge gained in the past. In a game of civilization, this is simulated by the technology tree. Click the Open Technology Tree button in the research panel to build. Also to government, civics, and tech tree.
With knowledge comes opportunity. As our people's understanding of this world grows, new paths present themselves to us.
The technology tree displays all of the researchable technologies available in the game of civilization, from the ancient era all the way to the information era and beyond. That's interesting. The gold-colored nodes represent technology that you have already finished researching. Also, I have already have pottery, mining, and irrigation. You just finished researching pottery, so it has been marked as complete. The dark gray nodes represent technologies that are available to begin researching but are not complete. Light gray nodes represent technologies that are not yet available to begin research. These technologies need to first be unlocked by researching one or more prerequisite technologies. Since we have already researched pottery, we are now able to begin research on the writing technology. Select research. Start researching on writing by clicking on the writing node in the technology tree. Campus. It will unlock library and campus, I guess. Notice the writing technology node status has changed, indicating that it's currently being researched. Oh, there's an engine rolling, I guess. A gear wheel rolling. The number of turns required to finish research on a technology is indicated in the upper right corner of the node. Upper right here. 8 turns. The symbols displayed inside the technology node represent new units, buildings, wonders, and abilities that are unlocked by the technology once it is completed. So I have campus and library, I guess. For example, once you have finished the research in the writing technology, you'll be able to construct the campus district, as well as the library building in all of your cities. The campus and library allow you to increase the amount of science you generate each turn, allowing you to research technologies faster. Close read.
Our legacy will one day be recorded beyond the spoken word.
Orders. So here. That's it.
Our settlers have finished preparations and await your command. However, the lands before them possess untold dangers. We must not allow them to go forth without protection.
Units like settlers and builders are non-combat civilian units and thus cannot defend themselves. This leaves them highly vulnerable to be captured or killed by enemy units. However, your military units can act as protection for the civilian unit if they occupy the same hex. An easy way to move these two units together is by linking them together until they reach their destination. Escort Settler. Select either the settler or the warrior and click the escort button in the unit panel.
Excellent. With our people prepared, we must now choose our destination. There is an area rich in resources, not far from the capital. Let us send our settlers there.
Begin moving the unit southeast toward the indicated map marker. If you have not yet revealed the part of the map, it might make your journey easier if you send your scout there as well.
Though our settlers are safe under the protection of our warriors, our capital is now defenseless. Without the protection of the military, we will most surely become overrun by our enemies.
In a game of civilization, once a player loses all of the cities, the game is over. It's very important that you protect your cities, especially your capital, from any foreign threat. Train slingers. Add slingers to the city's protection queue and end your turn when they're finished.
Though our warriors are valiant, a proper fighting force must be diversified. Slingers provide a different style of combat.
choosing a location for to settle a new city, it is important to look at the fertility of the surrounding land. Proximity to sources of food, resources, and fresh water are all very important. For this tutorial, we have already found an ideal location for you.
Order our people to take root here.
When your settler unit is able, click the Found City button to create a new city here. This may require moving on the next turn if your settler is out of movement points.
Well done. Our civilization continues to spread beyond expectation. In time, it may rival even our own capital. Already, this new city yearns to grow. Its people await your guidance.
Can I save it? Oh, I don't know how to save it. With the founding our new city, I think we're gonna end our gameplay here and we'll continue next time. Let's just see how we're going to save it. I'm not really sure. Return to game. No, not sure because I want to save it. That's it. We'll continue next time.